Hi, I'm Alex. Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm the Devil's Advocate. I talk about movies, TV, music, video games, whatever I want to talk about on this channel. I have another video coming out today. It is a reaction to Kanye West's second album that I've never sat down and listened to, Late Registration. So check that out. In that video, I talk about I'm going to have other reactions today to Star Wars' Darth Maul cartoon show or movie or whatever that is, and this trailer for Masters of the Universe. Now, I am not an old school He-Man fan. I remember the show existing and not really caring about it. A couple years ago on Netflix, Kevin Smith, one of my heroes, Jay and Silent Bob fame, Clerks fame, was in charge of show running the He-Man cartoon show. I think He-Man and Masters of the Universe are the same, but also slightly different in terms of who owns what property. I don't know, because this show is for Amazon and that show was for Netflix. So I watched that show because I love Kevin Smith, and I got it. I'm like, okay, I'm into this now. I kind of like these characters. They're not as silly as I once thought. When I was a kid, I didn't like the action figures. I thought the action figures looked dumb. So I had no interest in the cartoon. But now we have a movie coming out, a series, whatever this is. It's Amazon, MGM. Let's find out together if this is a movie or a TV show.
All that stuff that only exists in legends and bedtime stories. Talking tigers, spaceships, and magic swords that can make a man as mighty as a god. Where I come from, that stuff is real. Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe. So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you. There's...
This obsession with nerd stuff and sword things, it's not a good look for human resources.
I know it sounds...
I'm pausing it. I know that. And I shouldn't. However, I do know that there was a He-Man movie made in the 80s. And the premise of it was the characters from Eternia or whatever the fuck get sucked out into the real world and they're just running around California. This seems to be someone from Eternia now in the real world. So we're hearkening back to that. But because it's modern day, this is Amazon, we have budgets, we have CGI, they're going to go to Eternia and we're going to see that stuff. Which famously in the movie in the 80s they didn't, and a lot of people were disappointed. It was one of the big flops of the 80s.
It's crazy, but that sword is gonna show me the way home.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry, the sword's mine.
Hang on, it's about to get weird.
Oh shit, I also didn't realize that my microphone was all the way over there. So hopefully the sound isn't too bad. I will equalize it in editing. Sorry.
What am I supposed to do? Take the sword. You protect them.
right, man. All right. Again, sorry for the awful sound in the beginning. And if you hear that motorcycle that just went by, I will try to fix it in editing. Hopefully it sounds better when you're watching this. That reminded me of the Dungeons and Dragons movie that just came out a year or two ago, where I'm like, this looks fine. I'm not too excited about it. And then by the time I watched it on home video, I'm like, oh, this is fun. This is a good, solid D&D movie. I hope they make more. And I hope that's the vibe I'm getting from this, where I'm not that excited about it, but it looks cool. I hope it works. I hope people like it, and I hope it's fun by the time I see it. So there's my little trailer reaction for He-Man Masters of the Universe. Folks, thank you very much for watching. Take a look at some of the other stuff I have on this channel. Subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about this trailer. Are you excited? Are you an old school He-Man fan? Are you not? Did you watch that Kevin Smith show? Did you like it? Did you not? Anyways, let me know what you think. Have a great day.